episode of Calcio Chronicles. I'm your host, Sheida, and joining me all the way from Rome is the super insightful Massimo Caputi.
Hi, Sheida. Nice to see you. Serie A is finally back.
Yes, it's finally back after 2 weeks that it stopped for the Italian national team and is back full of news, trending news, and a lot of crazy things that are happening. Shall I just start with that Acerbi case?
Yeah.
It's like there are like a few days that all of the TV, news, radio, everywhere they're talking about this case. And finally, after a few days of controversy today, Acerbi was cleared of racially abusing Juan Jesus. What are your thoughts about this?
But the sports judge decision causes a lot of discussion about this argument. There was a long debate and media trial, but if reason tells us that Juan Jesus didn't make it all up, of which I understand your disappointment and displeasure, we have also take into account the reason of justice, given that in the absence of evidence, no one can be punished. And so this is my opinion. It's very, very difficult in this case to have a correct position, but this is the truth. I am near to Juan Jesus.
At the same time,
the judge, the sports judge, because without evidence,
it's hard. I mean, on one side, I exactly get what you say, that they couldn't give him a sentence because they said that there was no proof. But on the other side, it's crazy that somebody just invents up such a thing.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, in my opinion, the episode has been there, and it's really crazy that Acerbi actually used the N-word and other things that we do not want to obviously repeat them here. And now Jesus did on his social media. He posted a fist, of course, and he's pretty angry about this decision. On the other side, we had Napoli, that they also said that that the justice system is in the eyes of the justice system, Juan Jesus is the guilty one, and that all of these anti-racism initiatives that they have in Serie A, they are purely for show. Do you think that these anti-racism initiatives that they do you think that is actually useful, or do you think that these things are only for a show and they don't really have any effect on the players?
My opinion, I want to say you two things. The first, the very important, is that to fight the racism.
Yeah,
this is the important things. The first, in every situation of our life. And especially in the sport, obviously, but in every things of our life. And the second, pretty difficult to understand the post of the wife of Acerbi. And,
absolutely not acceptable.
In this case, the silent is the best thing.
Yeah, because for the ones that didn't see it, her name is Claudia Postato, right? And she just posted on social media that people should wash their mouths out. It's like
is very difficult to understand this post, and I repeat, the silent in this occasion is the best thing that you can do.
Especially as you see, the thing that is makes me actually personally very angry is that Acerbi at the beginning he apologized because obviously he knew what he did, but then as soon as he realized that there are no evidence, he tracked back and he said, no, I didn't say it. So Well, he knows what he did, and I believe that the Inter fans also know what he did. And what is important is that we fight racism on and off the field, because I've heard today, I heard a lot of crazy points, like there are some people that they try to justify this and say, well, they're players and on the field they might say some stuff,
No.
but it's just not acceptable.
Yes, I agree. I know what's happened on the field, but in this occasion and around racism is impossible to understand. Yes, exactly. I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course we are against racism, and I really hope that we wouldn't see these episodes not on the pitch and nor any other place. I've been victim of racism myself when I arrived in Italy. Anyway, so let's get to the Italian national team and their brilliant performance, because they're coming from a lot of wins. So what do you think about the performance of this team?
But has been an experimental team, in two occasions, in the first match and the second match. I believe that Spalletti had some interesting news about the team, about some players. At the same time, he's an experimental team, and so something be so good, but my opinion is we have a good Italian team, and the job of Spalletti will give results, and probably we don't have the star in the team as French with Mbappe, or England with Bellingham, or Spain with other young players, but we have a good team. And for the victory in the European Championship, all team will have problem against Italy. This is my opinion.
Yeah. Is there anyone in particular, any player that caught your eye?
Good news from Bellanova, the young player of Torino, Zaniolo, and the midfield with Barella, Jorginho, and Pellegrini. And so we have a good defense and a great goalkeeper. The problem for Italy maybe is the forward, the central forward. But Retegui play and score. And so this is important for a forward. Probably is not a star, is not a big player, but is an efficient forward and an efficient striker. 5 games, 4 goals is enough.
Yeah, I say that's a great performance. Awesome. Now let's get to the Serie A finally. After a couple of weeks, we can now get back to Serie A, and we have a lot of big matches this week. So the first one that I would like to talk with you about is the match between Napoli-Atalanta. What are your thoughts?
Will be a great match, very important for both, because Napoli have to win for continuing the course for the Champions League position, but at the same time also is the true for Atalanta. Atalanta will have a hard series of matches in Serie A, Italy Cup, and Europa League against Liverpool, and is a great test for both. And my opinion for Napoli is important to win. Napoli has only one result, the victory, because without victory it's very difficult the course for the Champions League position.
Okay, I understand. So you think that the favorite one is Napoli?
Yes, for Napoli is very, very important to have Osimhen, because without Osimhen is another
Story.
story.
Yeah. Yeah. He is definitely very effective and they're key players. So it's important for them to have him. Okay, and next one, afterwards I want to talk also about how you think, the interferences of the Coppa Italia and the European matches. But let's first talk about Lazio-Juventus. So Lazio has a new manager, Igor Tudor. For those of us that we don't know much about him, can you give us a preview of who he is?
For Tudor, is the debut on the bench of Lazio against Juventus is a strange opportunity, because Tudor is an ex-player of Juventus and also has been the second manager of the Juventus during the period with Pirlo on the bench in Juventus. And also Tudor has been a manager of Verona and had some occasion and some experiences in other countries as French, Greece, and other European country. Is very important for him the debut in this match, because is very, very important for Juventus and for the Lazio. Both teams arrived from a bad period, defeats for Lazio, 3 defeats in 4 games, if I remember well, and also for Juventus, 7 points in 8 matches. Too few results for Juventus.
For Juventus and the team that we expect Juventus to be, and their sort of performance, yes, that's not great.
For Lazio, the victory is fundamental. If Lazio wants to have some chances for a European position, but also for Juventus is very important this match, because the second place now is of Milan, but also the other team are behind, and so it's important the result. And also Saturday we play in Serie A, and the next Tuesday we'll play for the semi-final of Italy Cup. Juventus.
So do you think that this is all these, mix and matches between the Serie A and the Italian Cup? How are they affecting each other?
My opinion is, in the turn of Serie A, Lazio favored against Juventus Saturday, but for the final of Italy Cup, the favorite is Juventus.
Okay. Now that's interesting that, you think that could change. You got to explain to me how. Why do you think they would be different? Fine.
Yes, because because when a manager debut on the bench in a club, always the first match is good.
It's the best,
but
of course, that's they want to show off their performance, and so they put everything in it. We'll see how it's gonna go in this match day 30. Okay, the last one that I want to talk about is Fiorentina Milan. So, what are your thoughts about this match?
It's an interesting match, absolutely, for not only for the table, but because both teams play well. Milan is in a good moment, has a good feeling in the last period of the Serie A, and the Fiorentina play well, not always, but sometimes in this match play very well. I'm awaiting goal in this match, not 0-0 or 1-1, but I don't know, 2-2, 3-2,
Okay,
1
so
with goal.
you think it's going to be full of goals?
And the Milan has Fiorentina has more problem than Milan in this game, because Milan is quite the second place. The qualification for the Champions League is no absolutely sure, but sure. No, for the points of the table. Fiorentina, no. Fiorentina have to win.
They're at the 8th place at the moment.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And the same for as Lazio, as Napoli. Fiorentina have to win, but it's no easy, because I repeat, Milan is in a good moment, in a good period, and probably the draw.
It surpassed Juventus.
The draw with goal is the probably result.
Okay, fantastic. Now, before we close, I just want to give an overview of where we stand with, in the table. So, of course, Inter remains at the first place with 76 points. Milan has surpassed Juventus and now is at the second place with 62 points. Juventus is third with 59 points. Bologna, our surprise team, is at 54 points at the fourth place, and Roma is at the fifth place with 51 points. So
this round is a good round for Bologna and Roma, because Bologna will play at home against Salernitana, and Roma against Lecce away.
Yeah.
It's no easy match, but Bologna and Roma could win, and to give points for important points.
Very important points.
Yes, because the other have a difficult match. No?
Matches,
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is going to be and not much is left. So this is going to be like match day 30, and we've got only 30, another 8 rounds after this to go. So we'll see what's going to happen. And I'm pretty happy, of course, that Roma is on the top 5 at the moment. I look forward to see Roma going up.
Okay, we will see what's happened.
Yeah.
Round by round.
Round by round. Yeah. Let's not bring us anything back. So anyway, Massimo, thank you so much again. And happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you and everybody for our audience, and a good Easter. Yeah. And we will see for the next episode in the next week.
Yes,
bye-bye.
Next week. Fantastic. Thank you. Have a lovely Easter. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let us know in the comments what you think about the Acerbi case. I'm pretty curious to know your opinions about this matter, because it's really important. Anyway, have a lovely time and happy Easter to all of you. And don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with your friends. Take care. Bye.